I've got a very, very, very amazing and interesting announcement that I have for you. I'm so excited to give you this farm update. But of course, I'm not at the farm right now. But this is a farm update because there's something that just happened. And I am super, super, super excited. It's just that ndatikuriyo unoziva semunhu mukuru plus semunhu anofamba neGD6. I'm supposed to be acting like a person who drives a GD6. Shout out to Client Sure, guys. And just a quick one. Client Sure is offering the best medical aid in the country right now. Because even the elderly kuti vakwanise kuwana medical aid. Vandone package yavo. And you can get up to $100 every day from day 3 running white for admitted. So make sure you connect with Client Sure and get the best medical aid in Zimbabwe. Guys, if you support this channel, if you love what we are doing at this channel, you need to connect and register with Client Sure because these guys are making sure that we are doing this work. They are supporting us. These guys are the ones that are making sure that we have even the transport to go to some of these places because some of us, we've got smaller cars. But when you are going to these farms, to these remote areas in Zimbabwe, these guys are making sure that we have the best car that you can go with and do all these things. So now let's talk about the announcement. So the thing is, what happened is I think I say a few months ago, I announced to you guys and I said, now I want to get into farming. I want to do farming full time and I no longer want to play games because I've been to so many farms, over 200 farms that I visited. Some I have documented, some I have not documented. You understand? So I decided that, for me to really do something with my life, I'm also getting old. I'm always telling you guys, you're going to get old, you're going to get old. So as for me, I've got a farm that I have. I think if you've been watching my videos, you've been seeing the farm. So it's actually a farm. Some of you guys are saying, reserve. No, reserve. This one is actually a farm, an actual farm that has got title deeds. I really appreciate Vachitima, such Tima Surprise. He actually worked so hard and then he left a legacy for us. So it's actually a very good thing. So I'm one of those people who had also abandoned this place. And I'm also one of those people who have been hearing, no, you can't develop your kumusha because there are some witches and wizards. They will deal with you ruthlessly. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I've been hearing most rich people that I talk to, they've been telling me, don't work with that. You should not be looking or listening to people who tell you, hey, if you do this, you're going to be bewitched or anything like that. Just start working and do your things. And that's exactly what I decided to do. I decided to, let me just go back to my roots and then start working on something. So what I managed to do so far, I managed to get a greenhouse, and the greenhouse was supplied by AgriRocket Engineering, and they managed to supply everything, including the seedlings. So right now, I'm going to be giving you an update showing you exactly what is in the greenhouse, and there are some challenges. I will tell you in my next video what challenges I faced. I then said, you know what, I want to do watermelons, and also we had challenges as well. But before we talk about all those things, I really appreciate AgriRocket Engineering and also Logos Solartech. Logos Solartech, they made sure that we have water at this farm because we didn't have a bowl. So they made sure that we have water. So if you ever think of doing something, you need water. And if you need water, you also need the power. So what you then need to do is you get to connect with AgriRocket, you connect with Logos Solartech. I'll put the numbers in the description so that you can be able to connect with these guys. So now there is something that is very, very interesting and amazing that is about to happen. If you remember, there was a day I did a video with Mr. Nhema from Nhema Chickens. So this is actually what happened. He told me about the business and I loved it. But the thing is, I didn't have a chicken coop. I didn't have, a lot of things. So what I did is This one I didn't tell you guys. I think you might have been seeing some clips of me with some chicken, but I didn't really talk to you about it. But this time I'm starting, or I am giving you an update exactly on what happened. So that was about 6 months ago. I went to Nhema Chickens. I did a video with him, and then I was like, you know what, I want to do this business. I realized this is actually a business that I can do, which is actually something else. Because the thing is, we are doing this farming so that we can make money. You understand? So I went to Mr. Nhema, and he gave me 300 chicks. I actually bought 300 chicks, and I was doing this project with my mom. So we bought 300 chicks, and then we took care of those chicks. And right now we are now at around 6 months, and we've managed to get around 270 chickens. Now they are at the point of laying, and this is the black ostrolop. Because I decided to do this because I was like, you know what Mr. Nhema is explaining to me, I want to do it as a business, and I want to like get into this. You understand? I will actually tell you why I decided to do this business specifically. Because remember, when we're talking about poultry, we are talking about so many things, including broilers. So there's a reason why I decided not to do broilers. There's a reason why I decided not to do layers, because most people, when they're getting into poultry, they get into layers, and also they get into broilers. And then I've actually been seeing some videos. There's a guy who has been doing videos saying, you should not do road runners because there's no money in road runners. I was like, okay, my guy. It's the same thing when we hear people saying mining doesn't give you money. You understand? Or basically anything. People just say, this thing doesn't give you money because they don't know anything about that thing. You understand? So I had to get 300 of those ones, and now I'm at 270. Some of them, they just died and all that stuff. So now we have 270. So I decided to get into a business model. Because Mr. Nhema was telling me that we need so many other players in this industry because the market is something else. And he was telling me that he gets thousands and thousands of orders, and sometimes he doesn't have the, imagine he has got 100,000 capacity HR. 100,000, he's able to have 100,000 chicks, eggs. I don't know, I'm still learning the what do you call them, the words to use. So more than he can do 100,000, but in as much as he can do 100,000, he's still failing to sort. He's still failing to do that because the demand is just too much. So I know some of you guys will be like, so you're getting into a business because you've heard that there's demand. No, my guy, I'm doing this because it's strategic. I was studying this. That's why I had to get in by just getting 300 chickens, and now I've decided to just get into this like full time like this because it actually makes a lot of sense. it makes sense. You understand? Because okay, let's look at this. A chicken is a chicken, and so let's say broilers. This is just my knowledge because we are actually doing a training. Yes, we are doing a training on the 24th, I think, of November. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to be putting the details in the description so that you'll be able to just connect, and then you just connect with us, and then you put the money, because you have to pay. You understand? So it's going to be online, and if you want to be a part of it, you can connect with me, or you can connect with the numbers that are displayed on the screen. So there's going to be a training, but right now I just want to give you just a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Because broilers, you keep them for, let's say, 6 weeks, and then you sell them for around $6 to $7, and you have to start again from scratch, and then you do that. It's like a cycle. But when it comes to, okay, you said broilers, and then you sell them at $6-7, and some people say they get up to $2 or so profit per chick or per chicken, or I don't know, for per broiler, per bed. Then when you're looking at layers, so what happens with layers is that let's say, like, I know this might be more or less, right? But we are just looking at, let's say, 20 eggs per chicken, per bed, 20 eggs. Or let's say, all right, let's just get to numbers. Let's say, for example, you've got, you can get, let's say, 1,000 of them. So let's say you have 1,000, and then those 1,000, you have, let's say, 900 eggs in a day. So at 900 eggs in a day, we are looking at 30 crates. So at 30 crates, and then you sell them at around $3, minimum. I think minimum $3. Let's just say average of $3, just for easy calculation. $3. So $3 times 30, that is $90. Okay, in a day. Obviously, they are going to be eating and all that stuff, we know. But we're just saying, just looking at the rough numbers. So at $90 a day, let's say we have the same number and the same number of eggs and everything when you're looking at black ocelot or road runners. So let's say we've got 1,000 and then we get 30 crates. But this time, the market is there because we are going to be giving it to Mr. Nhema directly. So it's going to be 30 crates times $7. That's $210. $210. This one is going to be giving you $90. This one is giving you $290. Let's say you have 1,000. Can you see the difference? So this is actually what exactly happens when you are doing, or maybe if we just say, let's compare the layers versus the road runners. Of course, I'm going to be doing layers. Okay. I think you get the idea. Then from there, let's say you have a hatchery, or let's say you have an incubator. I don't know the difference. I'm still learning. Let's say you've got an incubator. So these 900 eggs, let's say you put them in your incubator, and then after 21 days, you will be getting, let's say, 900 eggs. Maybe you get, or 700, or even 500 eggs, 500 chicks, and then you sell them at $1. Some even sell them at $25, but let's just say $1 at 500. That means you're making can you see that? We are saying you've got 1,000, you are getting 900 eggs per day. So if you can get 900 eggs per day, and then after 21 days, those eggs, they give you $500. In other words, we are saying 900. In the next 21 days, you're going to get that. So in the next, if you say 900 today, tomorrow 900, the following day 900, the following day 900, that means you're making around $500 per day. That is exactly what you'll be doing. $500 per day with the same number of chickens. But this one you're getting 90, this one you're getting $500. My guy. Okay. So this is just a rough estimate, a rough idea. If you want to get to know, we are going to be having a meeting where we are going to be talking about this online. So even if you are in the UK, you are able to attend this so that you get to understand the actual dynamics and everything. So this is just one of those things. So this is one of the reasons, or maybe I can say this is the main reason I am getting into this. So I have my 300 chicks. I have my 300 pairs. Let me say 300 pairs. So with my 300 pairs, this is what I'm going to do. Let's say I get 150 eggs. Just for easy calculation, 150 eggs per day. That means we are getting five crates. So 5 crates, if I decide to go and give Mr. Nhema for him to do, I will just sell them to Mr. Nhema. If I decide to do that, that's 5 crates times $7. That's 7 times 5, 35. That's $35. This one is 5 times 7, $35 every single day. If we say, let's say 150, but if we say 150, Babu, we are going to be putting them in a hatchery. We are going to get, let's say we get 100 chicks. That means you're getting 100 chicks every day, which is basically $100 every single day. Can you see that? But that is if I do what? The incubator. So what I decided to do is, now I want to scale this business because I've got 300 beds right now, but I want to scale. So how do I scale? Instead of me going to get new chicks, what I'm going to do is I'll use these chicks that I have, these beds that I have, so that I can get eggs. And when I get the eggs, I'll just put the eggs in my incubator, because the announcement that I have for you is that I have decided to buy an incubator. And that incubator, for now, I'm just starting. So I've started with the 5,000 capacity incubator, and it's going to be coming from Nhema Chickens. Because if you didn't know, Nhema actually makes these ones. He makes incubators, automatic ones. So there are so many designs, so many sizes, all kinds of things. The numbers are displayed. You can connect with Mr. Nhema, and then you can get yourself an incubator, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting an incubator. So now this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to be getting the eggs because I'm going to be supplying myself the eggs. And then after supplying myself the eggs, I'll put them in the incubator. When I put them in the incubator, I'm going to be targeting, for now, I want to get 2,000 chickens, 2,000 day-old chicks. And I'm going to be supplying myself these things. And how am I going to do it? This is how I'm going to be scaling. Because even if I want 10,000, the reason why I'm going for 2,000 is because I don't want to suffer when it comes to giving them food, calf, I think you know. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. But I'm so excited. I'm very, 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 very excited to start this journey. It's another journey as well. Like I told you, I want to be the kind of person you can say, okay, I saw this guy doing this. I want to see if this is going to work for me as well. And I said, so it's gonna be a very interesting homestead. And you know what? Some of you might say, so do you now have the chicken coup or the chicken run? Yes, my guy. I am getting the chicken run from AgriRocket, because AgriRocket, they make sure that we get all the smart agriculture equipments. So you're going to be getting it from AgriRocket, and we are going to need power for this incubator. So since you're going to need power, the power is going to be coming straight from none other than Logos Solar Tech. I think you guys know Logos is the best when it comes to these issues about power. So it's going to be super amazing. The power is going to be coming from Logos Solar Tech. The incubator is going to be coming from Nhema Chickens. The chicken coup is going to be coming from AgriRocket Engineering. These are the guys who actually did the greenhouse for us. So if you remember, and the transport and the insurance is going to be coming from Client Sure. So I'm excited to tell you these guys, and I'm going to be showing you more and more of these things. I think right now I need to show you the contract. I don't know. Oh, it's loaded. I'm supposed to go this other side. So yeah, I need to show you the contract, guys. Yeah, I think I need to show you the contract. The contract. Where did I put the contract? I mean, in the guys. I know I remember. So it's super 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 amazing. I actually got these ones, guys, from AgriRocket. Look at this. For dead, we actually got some new worksuits for him and the young man who is working at my farm. So it's gonna be super 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 amazing. So this is what is happening, guys. I'm so excited to tell you this. Updates are gonna be coming. I'm gonna be showing you more and more. This one is a journey that I'm actually starting right now. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please, guys, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'm excited. I'll be very excited to answer you some of those questions. And I'll see you in the next one.